Now on BBC World News, Laura Trevelyan in Washington presents live coverage of President Joe Biden's State of the Union speech to the US Congress.
I'm Laura Trevelyan in Washington, DC, and this is BBC News special coverage of President Biden's State of the Union address. 1 year after taking office, President Biden will tell a joint session of Congress that Vladimir Putin's invasion of Ukraine was premeditated and unprovoked. With just 8 months until the midterm elections here in the US, Mr. Biden will tell Americans he has a plan to fight record levels of inflation. He's expected to say America's in a new moment of the pandemic.
I'm Nomia Iqbal here on Capitol Hill, where President Biden will use his biggest platform of the year to condemn Vladimir Putin for invading Ukraine.
We'll bring you the very latest on the speech, the reaction and all the key issues. Stay with us here on BBC News. Good evening and welcome to this BBC News special coverage of President Biden's very first State of the Union address. In his speech tonight, Mr. Biden will address the major global crisis provoked by Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Explosions were heard in Kiev tonight as Mr. Biden was preparing for this primetime address. The president will update Americans on what the White House is calling a new moment in the pandemic, and he'll outline a plan to deal with spiralling inflation here in the US.
No reason whatsoever for Russia to have invaded a sovereign democratic nation. Ukraine might have its problems, but honestly, we have to stand shoulder to shoulder and resolve this issue, whatever it takes, to make sure that Russia recognizes they cannot be accepted as a member of the global community when they do something what they've done.
Ron Christie and Amanda Renteria, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Well, this has been BBC News special coverage of President Biden's first State of the Union address. I'm Laura Trevelyan here in Washington, DC. Thank you so much for watching and have a very good night.